What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Shay. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old, thanks for tuning in again. So today we're going to get into the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. Yeah, you might have Cancer in your chart, but this is mostly for Cancer sun signs. All right, so as I was saying, Cancer is a water sign ruled by the moon, which makes them deeply emotional, intuitive, and nurturing. They're known for like their strong connection to family, their home, and security, and they often have a protective, caring nature. Some of their strengths are they're emotionally intuitive. They can sense emotions deeply, which makes them empathetic and understanding. They're also loyal and devoted, so they're fiercely protective of their loved ones and form strong, lasting bonds with other people and, people that come into their life and stuff like that. They're also nurturing and compassionate. So they have a natural caregiving instinct and love to make others feel safe. They're also creative and imaginative. So their emotions can sometimes fuel their artistic talents, which makes them great writers, musicians, and also artists. They're also resilient and determined. So even though they're sensitive, Cancers are strong-willed and tenacious when protecting what they love. Now, some of their weaknesses, and I could be wrong, you can correct me in the comments, but some of their weaknesses are they're overly sensitive, so they take things way too personally. They could tend to be moody and withdrawn, so their emotions fluctuate like the tides or like the days, which makes them really unpredictable at times. They're also clingy and possessive. So um, their deep attachments can lead to like over dependency in relationships. Also, they have a fear of change. So they prefer comfort and security, which it makes them resistant to stepping out of their shell. And another one that Cancer struggles with is being passive aggressive passive aggressive. So rather than confronting their issues directly, they may express their frustrations subtly, if that makes any sense. Now, what I know about Cancers, like I said, they like their home and their family, okay? They make good cooks and they like to bond over food. They're very sentimental items that they might keep and cherish that give them memories and, things like that. They're also like water and the ocean. So being a water sign, they feel at peace near seas and lakes, so large bodies of water. And they also like helping others. So they love being there for people, whether emotionally or physically. Some of them dislikes could be conflict or harsh criticism. They don't like feeling unappreciated. So they tend to be people that need validation and acknowledgement for their efforts constantly. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, you would know this, but Cancers, no disrespect, but this is how you guys are. Your ruling planet is the moon. Now, the moon is the celestial body that governs our emotions, our intuition, and also our cycles. The moon influences makes Cancer deeply connected to their feelings, memories, and their subconscious mind. Now, how the moon can impact Cancer is that it makes them highly emotional and intuitive. Also, they're very nurturing and protective, as we've said before. They have a strong memory and a nostalgia. So they would often have nostalgia a lot because they're attached to their past, their family traditions, and like sentimental items. And again, they have mood swings. This is like, this phase can come quickly and change at a drop of a dime. You just never know. Cancers belong to the water element, which is associated with depth, emotion, and intuition. Water signs are highly sensitive, imaginative, and deeply connected to their inner worlds. Now, how water shapes Cancer is that it makes them deeply compassionate. So they feel emotions intensely, their own and also others. They're also physically gifted. Their intuition is strong, so they can sense things before they happen. Like we said, they're protective and devoted. Okay, and they're, so that also means, I'm going to get back to that, but that also means that they can easily be provoked at a drop of a dime, and they can be overwhelmed by their emotions as well. So they could struggle with emotional boundaries and need alone time to charge. Cancer's moon ruled water sign nature makes them like one of the most intuitive, nurturing, and emotionally complex signs of the zodiac. Now, their best compatibility matches in love, friendship, and work depends. Now, Cancer seemingly is deeply emotional, loyal, and nurturing, and it makes them best suited for people who appreciate emotional depth, stability, and commitment. They need partners and friends who can respect their sensitivity and provide a sense of security. Their best love matches for Cancer, because Cancer thrives in relationships that offer emotional intimacy, trust, and long-term stability. They want a devoted and affectionate partner who makes them feel safe and feel cherished. So the best matches would be obviously a Scorpio and a Pisces. And why? It's because a Scorpio is deeply emotional connection, and it would be like a lot of passion and mutual loyalty, which would make it a powerful bond. Or a Pisces, because both are sensitive, intuitive, and emotionally instinct, and that creates a nurturing romantic relationship. Taurus is also a best match for Cancer. So Taurus provides the security and devotion that a Cancer can craves, while Cancer nurtures Taurus's love of comfort. And also Virgo. Practical Virgo grounds emotional Cancer, while Cancer adds warmth and love to Virgo's life. Now, they could be in challenging connections with Aries, Libra, and Aquarius. And it's because Aries is bold and impulsive, which makes like overwhelmed Cancer sensitive nature. Libra, on the other hand, is a social energy and flirtatious, which can make Cancer feel insecure. And Aquarius is an emotionally detached and independent, while Cancer craves deep connections. So these three signs wouldn't really go with Cancer at all. Now, friendship would also be Scorpio, Pisces, and yeah, Scorpio and Pisces are the best friendship match for Cancer, because a Scorpio has a strong emotional bond, trust, and they share love for deep conversations. And Pisces, they connect on an intuitive level, and they always understand each other. Now, Cancer thrives in careers that provide emotional fulfillment, security, and a sense of purpose. So they excel in nurturing, creative, and intuitive roles where they can help people express emotions or create a comforting environment, where they prefer to be stable, long-term careers over high risk and unpredictable work. These career paths which a Cancer might likely go to would be like a caregiver or healing profession, such as like a nurse, a doctor, or therapist. a social worker, a counselor, or like a teacher, a child care provider in that way, because Cancer is great with children and also creating safe learning spaces. Now, as far as their career, their imagination and emotional depth make them great storytellers and artists, and also writers, because they love for nostalgia and deep emotions, which shines through in storytelling. And also a musician or an actor, because their sensitivity and expressiveness make them compelling performers. They would also be good in hospitality, in the food industry. Yeah, anything that would create an environment of home and nurturing sense with a strong bond would be great for a Cancer. A famous Cancer personality that I would love to mention is Princess Diana. She's born July 1st, 1961. Now, Princess Diana perfectly embodied Cancer's nurturing, compassionate, and deeply emotional nature. We can all agree on that. We all watched her in the public and how she interacted with other people. She loved other people. She loved people, right? And why she represents Cancer, I'm going to tell you why. Because her empathetic and caring nature, she's known as the people's princess because she was deeply devoted to humanitarian work and caring for others. Also, very protective and family oriented. She was a loving and protecting mother to her two sons, prioritizing her children's well-being above all things. So despite her being in the limelight and having such a big public role, she always, tried to keep her children in the forefront of any kind of decision making or any kind of moves that she's making, um, based on the well-being of her family. And also, she was very private and guarded, which is very understandable. Like many Cancers, she, I feel, valued her personal life and had a strong desire for emotional security. So that's a clear representative of a Cancer water sign. All right. So let's get into the Tarot Card Association. Let's talk about um, what sign Cancer is associated with tarot, which would be commonly known as the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a major arcana card, and I believe it's number 7. I believe it's number 7. But the Chariot represents determination, emotional resilience, and overcoming obstacles, which perfectly aligns with Cancer's protective, tenacious, and emotional driven nature. Now, how the Chariot reflects Cancer is the emotional strength and willpower that it has, the protective and defensive nature that it has, and also navigating life's highs and lows. Okay, and this card represents steering through emotions and challenges, much like Cancer's deep emotional tide, and also family and security focus. So the Chariot card is about direction and purpose, mirroring Cancer's need to build a secure and loving home while pushing forward in life. Okay, there's also other additional tarot associations for Cancer, which is the Queen of Cups. She represents Cancer's intuitive, nurturing, and deep emotional energy. Also, the Two of Cups, which symbolizes Cancer's desire for deep, meaningful relationships and emotional harmony. And also the Four of Wands, which reflects Cancer's love for home, family, and creating a safe, happy environment wherever they are, whether it's work, whether it's home. This is just the nature of Cancer. So thank you for tuning in. Please, I'd like to hear what you feel about the series. Let me know if you listen to any other videos in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back to you with another video. I think I'm going to be doing Leo next. So Leo's the next video. I'll see you next time.